Hello Libra, this is a general reading, a love reading, and a financial reading for you today. Now this is my own interpretation, so do take that information that resonates with you as your own. If there's any information that does not resonate with you, leave that for someone else as it will benefit them. Do stick with us though, as there's definitely a message here for you specifically. You can find me on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Weekly Tarot Light. I do weekly longer videos, daily shorter videos, and I do personal readings as well, so get in touch for those on Facebook. Now we have our general reading here ready, so let's begin. So I see that you have built a strong foundation for yourself, and I do see some happy tidings for you very soon. That for some of you, this may very well be the time where you're beginning those wedding plans. For some, this could be a situation where you just have a very deep change and very strong, healthy, happy change in your relationship that really excites you for the future. And I do see that this is going to come into play. So let's keep an eye on things as we go into things, but that you do have a foundation set and you have some strong tidings coming very soon, especially for those of you looking to get married. Okay, now let's get right into that love reading. So I see here that you've been finding and basically going through specific processes. You've been wanting to do things one particular way, and your partner, I see they've been kind of holding that back. They've been wanting to go through things a little bit of a different way. And honestly, this has caused you and that person to have a bit of a difference in opinions. But I do see that this is a situation where you're going to both notice and realize what has, where you've come from, how you've grown together so much, and you're going to see the world ahead of you. And I see that you will still be growing and building yourselves together. Now, I see that for those of you not in a relationship, this is a situation where you're going to notice a relationship that you do have that can absolutely be successful. And I see you starting things off just a little bit, step by step in that. Now, I see that you're going to be taking a bit of time to look inward into yourself, and that this may be holding you back from what you want, but I do see you taking that time. There will be a bit of a time where you're taking all the responsibility on, and you just need some time to look inward. Now, this is a situation where you absolutely have been and will be kind of fighting on the defensive a little bit, but that your potential is absolutely growing, that you have a big, basically like one final hurdle, one final step, one final challenge that you're going to be basically trying to get through. And it's going to be a bit of a process, but once you get through that final challenge, there will be happiness and satisfaction for you, that you are going to find that relationship, you're going to find happiness in your relationship. Basically, you're going to find that person comes back if you have an ex. And I see that there is a deep success for you. And I see that you are going to be finding some generosity emotionally, and you're going to be sharing with others. You're going to be very clear and very willing to share advice to others, and you're going to be doing some good things for those around you. I do see that you're going to be spending some time healing, just like I mentioned about taking on all that responsibility and looking inward. That's going to give you some healing, and you're going to be finding some true happiness with the relationship that you have or that you're going to find very soon. So I see very good tidings for you in the near future. Now, let's get right into that financial reading today. Okay, Libra, let's get into things here. So, okay. So Libra, it looks like you do have similar tidings here, that you're basically going to be turning away from one idea that you've been really trying to get going. I see that you have been focusing on two different things at the same time, and that this has been holding you back from success in one specific area. And I see that you absolutely have been like in that being held back, that you have been wanting one specific thing. You've been wanting to have success in the one area, and you've been kind of pushing yourself to keep focused on both. But I do see this changing very soon, that you're going to be having an intuitive change, that you're going to realize that that's only really been holding you back, and you're going to know what you actually want to do. You're going to start to change your plans a little bit, and you're going to be basically letting your intuition guide you a little bit more than you used to. I see that you do have financial potential, and you do have some greatness in you, and I do see some success for you financially, but this is going to be a gradual process, that you will have some times where you're a bit worried, but that you absolutely do have the foundation that's necessary to succeed. And I see you really succeeding. I see that those finances really coming into place and absolutely succeeding for you. And I see your vulnerability, that not so much fear, but the worry, the challenge that you're bringing to yourself. I see that that is going to be what pushes you to absolutely excel. Now, I will also point out as well that you are going to be that contender for the information. You're going to not let anybody lie to you, and you're going to make sure that everything is very clearly on the table, and that is going to be something that really wins you financially. Now, that brings us to the end of this reading. I'll just reiterate that, again, you do have huge potential in your finances. So I'll just reiterate, I can be found on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Weekly Tarot Light. I do weekly longer videos, daily shorter videos, and I do personal readings as well. So get in touch for those on Facebook. I'll see you next time.